It's very easy to know when a kid, feels good about themselves. You see the child happy, you see the child excited, you see the child willing to try new things, you see the child proud. Okay, now when you see a child that has low self esteem, you see the child always excluding himself or herself from their peers. They want to be alone. They don't want to associate. Now, self-esteem is something that most people struggle with, but it starts from the house. It starts when that child is growing up. It starts from when the child is an adolescent up to a teenager, and then an adult. Now, when a child has low self esteem, you see the child criticize themselves all the time. You see the child not willing to try new things. You see the child, like I said, always reclusive. They don't want to associate because they are dealing with low self esteem. Even some adults, up until today, most adults are still dealing with low self esteem. Now, you as a parent, you have a huge role to play in building your child's self-esteem. How does it start? It starts from you liking your child. It starts from you loving your child. It starts from you praising your child. It starts from you telling the child what they are good at, how good they are, how proud you are of them as a parent. Now, a lot of parents make the mistake of always criticizing their children, of always telling their children the wrongs that they have done, of always letting the children know how not proud they are. I don't want to use the word useless. Some parents go as far as making demoralizing the child. If your child does not do well with their grades in a term, it is not enough to flog it into their ears. It is not enough to sing it when they are eating, when they are bathing, when it's time for play, and then you make some comments like, if you had spent so much time reading your books, I'm sure you'd have passed. A lot of parents contribute to the low self-esteem of their children. Now, as a parent, one thing you should never ever do is for you to compare your child to another child. Never tell your child, can't you see your mates? Look at how well they're doing. Is it not somebody that took first in class? Do they have two heads? You know what I'm talking about as a parent. If you have been doing that, stop it. You are gradually killing the self-esteem of that child. If your child comes fifth in his or her class, if your child comes 10th in his or her class, applaud them. Say, I know you will do better next time. Try to find out the challenges they have. Who told you that these kids don't have their own challenges? They do. Who told you that they are not going through something? You have not spent quality time with these children, with your children, to understand what made him or her come with that position in their class. Or you tell your kids, when it was my time, I was coming with first, I always came first, and you know that is a lie from the pit of hell. There are some, even you as an adult, you are dealing with your own challenges. You have not spent time studying with these children. You have not spent time to know, to understand the subject that they like, what they are good at. All you do is compare. Never do that as a parent. Never compare them to their classmates. Never compare them to their friend. Now, number two, help your child win. Yes, you as a parent watching me, you can help that child win. You can build the self-esteem of that child. You can say, oh, I know you are good in this. Learn to see the strength in your child. Don't always pick on their weakness. Don't always tell them what they are not good at, what they have done wrong. Learn as a parent to praise your child, help them win. Now, number three, even if they fail, praise them. Even you as an adult, sometimes you do things that are shabby, but you want somebody not to talk about it. Now, if your child must build self-esteem, you must help them. You must help them. Even if they fail, even if they don't do it right. Like I said, make them feel good about it. You can correct them without derogatory comments. You can help them understand how they can do better, help them win, see their strength. Don't always dwell on their weakness. Now I want you, the fourth pointer you must do as a parent is that you must encourage friendship. If you see that your child has a friend in school that is doing well, I want you to go ahead and encourage that child. Be friends. Tell him or her to get closer to that child and be their friend. Learn to tell your kids positive words. Don't tell them, no matter how grumpy your day is, don't come back and take it out on your child. Don't tell your child, look at how big your head is, look at how useless you are, your mates are doing better, I'm here wasting my. You know the words that you tell these children. Now, as a child, in their own spare time, they will sit down and think, and everything that you have been saying will come back sinking into their mind. And then you see them, who told you kids don't remember words? And you see them reclusive, you see them not wanting to play or not wanting to talk to their peers. You see them, from that young age, they start criticizing themselves. They have these doubts about themselves because of the words you have said. Help your children, help them win, help them succeed. The words you say to their ears positively, they are very important. The Bible says the words that you speak, they are spirit and they are life. If your child must build a healthy self-esteem, you have 101 roles to play. As always, my name is Bina Kenneth. I'm the Big Mom of Africa and your favorite life coach. If you find this video helpful and informative, don't forget to share me out. Stay intentional as always. Bye for now.